All right, guys, it's time to take a look at 5 fancy EDC fixed blades that we got in to check out from a viewer. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do these in a rapid fire fashion. We are going to go through, some basic specs. These are not full reviews. These are more like, I don't know what the word is, overviews or something of these. So we're going to go through them, check them out. Now, do know that the first 3 or actually 4 of these are customs. Now, this 5th one is one that drops from time to time, but these are ones these first 3 for sure, that you have to wait for a drop from the maker. I think this one is the same way. So they're all kind of like that. So they're not always available, but these makers have drops all the time. So we're going to start with the 3 tactical pterodactyl. I keep doing that. Tactical pterodactyl knives. Now, I've never checked out a tactical pterodactyl knife, and now I'm glad I have. These come again from a viewer. Really, really grateful that he sent these. Now, if you go to Tactical Pterodactyl's website, there's nothing available right now. And my understanding is he does drops a little bit at a time. Now, it looks like if you look at all of his models, he offers them in a mini, which is 5 inches long, a mid-size, which is 6.25 inches long, and a full size, which is 8 inches long. Now, we don't have any of the full size here. Now, they all come with these really nice Kydex sheaths. What is interesting, I mean, obviously these sheaths are well done. They don't shake. I did put a soft loop on this one just to carry it. I haven't carried these 2. I like how he did this, because this allows me, sometimes with the Kydex sheath, you're a little confused about which side's up and which side's down, and this allows you to know that's the tang of the blade, and we are good to go. Now we have the Raptor. We have what I'm told is called the Chopper, and we have the Bowie. Now, I see these 2 on the Tactical Pterodactyl website, and I'm going to leave a link down below. I don't see the Chopper. I do see one called a Tacticleaver, which is sort of similar, but the handle's a little bit different. I don't see this little guy on there. So let's jump in, kind of an overview of all 3. Now, the Raptor is that mid-size, and so is the the Bowie. They are that mid-size, that 6.25 inches. You have rock textured, let me get my light position. You have rock textured G10 that is blue and black and blue, whatever. You have these same kind of screws on all 3 of these, which look really cool. Full tang knives. Do have a lanyard hole, contouring on the handle, and in this case, with this size, this is just a 4-finger knife for me. Heavy duty jimping on his knives, thick stock up top, with a thin hollow grind at the bottom in a kind of belt satin that's been, etched or something. I really like the way these look. Now, I am not sure what the blade steel is on these. It looks like he doesn't really list a blade steel on the listing, so I'm not sure what these are. Now let's look at the Tacticleaver, the Chopper. It is a 3-finger knife. This is the mini size, which again is 4.9, or looks like some of them are 5 and some are 4.9, but overall, if we just measure this guy, it's going to be a little under 5, I believe. Let's see. Let's go to the tip right there. So it is, 4.75. So it's even smaller. Again, 3-finger knife. Oh, by the way, they all have decent sharpening choils. Really well done there. They're away from the plunge. Here's this one. Yep. And they're all hollow ground. This one has got the acid stonewash all the way down, which looks really cool. There's your Tactical Pterodactyl logo. I love this green G10. I don't like green G10, but I like this green G10. These all feel really nice in the hand with that contouring. Very small, very easy to carry. Again, you could put a ulti clip on it. You could put a basic pocket clip. In my case, I like to carry them horizontally, scout carry. These are really, really nice. Now, from what I'm seeing on his website, the minis run about $175. The mid-size run $275, and the 8-inch full-size ones run $375. So they're not cheap, but they're definitely well made by hand, from what I understand, and really, really cool. So that is the Raptor, the Bowie, and the Chopper from Tactical Pterodactyl knives. Wait, put the right one in the right sheath. Now, 2 more here to go over, and we'll put all these back up at the end and do our comparisons. This is the half face. By the way, let's take a look at the sheath first. Half face blades gulo, okay? This is incredible. If you go to Half Face Blades website, I'll leave the link below, you'll see a lot of his knives have screws exposed. And in this case, there's no screws, so I'm not sure if it's just glued or what we're looking at here, but this is a really cool sheath. It does come with this, clip, which I'm told is a backpack clip, which is interesting. It is felt lined on the inside of the Kydex sheath, and this is a pokey, stabby, harpoony, crazy thing. Now, I don't see this one listed on Tactical Pterodactyl's on Half Face Blades website. I found one of these on Arizona Knife, which is, kind of a custom seller, and that one was $495. Not one available right now, but there's tons of knives on this guy's site that are similar to this. So let me just go back over and let me find that one that was similar on his website here. Where is it? Come on, Casey. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. There's like 4 pages worth of knife models. I don't think these, I don't know. We'll look and see. So I'm going to find a similar one. So a similar one is called the Schmidt, which I think is an interesting name. And that one is a $400 knife, and it is available. That one is 7.25 inches and S45 and a Kydex sheath. So that one looks fairly similar. It's a little bit different, but I can't find this one at all. Now, beautiful wood and some kind of like kieranite or resin or acrylic there. You do have a great swedge. It is not sharpened. A very sharp knife here with this kind of ripple texture and a rock texture. Kind of like like a groove texture on the handle. And you're locked in because you've got this guard right here and this end right here. And believe it or not, this actually fits my hand pretty dang well. Now, really cool knife. Again, not cheap. Oh, you know what? I just couldn't see them. There's actual screws in there, and they just have cover plates. Duh. You guys were probably yelling that the whole time. You're like, KC, you're stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I am. So yeah, there they are. So there are screws. They just got cover plates over them, which is really, really cool. So that's the Half Face Blades gulo. And then we have this one, which is the Bark River Knives PSK. Now, the Bark River Knives, as you know, drop in batches, and I usually see them at DLT. There is actually one available, not this one, okay? So, for example, there is a Desert Ironwood version with black liners and these beautiful mosaic pins. Are you kidding me? But not the Damascus here. Those are $300. There is one of those available on DLT Trading. I'll leave that below. And really interesting. Now, hold on, guys. I need to back up just a second because I forgot to give you the length. I'm about to give you the length of the PSK, and I forgot to give you the length of the gulo. It is right at 7 inches. All right, let's move that one, and the PSK is going to be just under that, I think. Let's see, yeah, 6, almost 6.5, like 6 3/8, with, again, on this case, a 2.5-inch blade. On Bark River, you don't typically get a sharpening choil. You get a hard plunge, which will work. You get this, in this case, there's something on the blade there. You get this absolutely gorgeous Damascus blade. You get orange G10 liners and carbon fiber. Now, This carbon fiber, I don't know. It's got kind of some shine to it. It feels good in the hand. I just don't know that I particularly care for the look of that. But it's very nice in the hand, and I'm just picky about carbon fiber, and I don't know why. It's great. I'm sure it's real carbon fiber. It's just the whole shiny versus not shiny thing for me. Now you do have mosaic pins. You have a lanyard hole. You, in this case, have an orange and black lanyard. Don't know if that came with it or the user put it in. 4-finger grip, and man, this is so nice. Now, I'm not sure what sheath this came with, but this is an Oak City Leather Supply sheath, and it's a little loosey-goosey in that for me. You do have a pocket clip. I would have to find like a Kydex or something for me to be happy with that one, but that's because I'm weird, okay? Now, let's do a quick cut with each of these just to show you that they do cut. There is your Bark River PSK, flat grind, really nicely done. Here is your gulo, which, by the way, it definitely is more of a puncture thing. So it's thicker, so it's not really meant for slicing, in my opinion. This is more of a kind of a tactical or self-protection knife, in my opinion, but to each their own. Now, this guy has a really low tip, so this would be good for like utility cuts, but it does cut very nicely. Again, it's called the chopper, so it's more for kind of chopping cuts. Your wow, buoy. Why can't I ever remember the name of that one? The buoy cuts really well. And then, of course, last but not least, the Raptor. I cut with this a bit. Now, these are thicker in the blade, so they're not super duper slicey, but they do definitely slice with that hollow grind, as you can see there. And now we have made a giant mess, which is what we do on the Knives Fast channel. So let's see what we can do. There is a lot of stuff on this table right now, so we're gonna just turn this and see if we can fit this and do some comparisons. You can see we're just gonna line this up. The gulo being the largest one, then the PSK being next, then the Raptor and the buoy, and then the little tiny guy here, the chopper. So we're going to put our friend, the Kubi Dust Devil, which is my design up here. You can see, you know, it's right in that size range. Here is the Kaiser Smolt. So you can see the Smolt is about the size of the PSK. So is, well, I would say the gulo and the Dust Devil are about the same. And then, of course, the Kubi Bloom, we'll put that, I don't have enough room on here for all of these. The Kubi Bloom is about the size, just about the size. Now, it's a little smaller. It's a little bigger than the chopper and a little smaller than the Raptor and the buoy. So there you go, guys. All kinds of comparisons there. We'll do our Rat 1 and Rat 2 as well, just to show you guys, but I got to get some of these out of here first. Too many at once. Here is the Ontario Rat 2. So you can see it's pretty much bigger than all of these, and that means the Rat 1 is going to be huge. So there you go, guys. Those are the 5 fixed blades that came from an awesome viewer for me to check out. Aries had them first, and then I got to check them out, and I have had fun checking these out. I got to remember to take my soft loop off of that one sheath, this one, because that's mine, but these are going right back, and I appreciate him sharing those with us very, very much. So guys, let me know what you think down below with a comment, and like this video. Make sure you subscribed and hit that notification bell to all. Now, when I started this video, I said this was going to be rapid fire. It turned out to be a little more stretched out. This is a fairly long video, but it was a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching the Knives Fast channel.